So here is PNR. Here is the original ticket already for October, so it has not been used. Segments were cancelled, and we have booked new segment for 2nd of December and return travel 17th of December. Of course, booking codes are different. They are higher because these original booking codes are not available anymore. So we can start with the exchange. You can see this icon here. It is TCP icon. And when I will click on it and my PNR is open in Smartpoint, I will be transferred to TCP Exchange, and this PNR will be retrieved in TCP. In this case, I have to use new PNR because the original one was already past date PNR. So you can see passenger and these segments, new segments, but you cannot see the ticket. So if it is quite new PNR, you can click on load ticket by number. I will enter the ticket here and click on load. Now TCP has to find this ticket among a lot of tickets, so we have to wait a little bit. Now I will click on add, and the ticket is already here. Every exchange, I will start with the ticket, not with the fare quote. Even if the fare quote is already stored in PNR, I always need to start with the ticket. I will click on this eye. The ticket is retrieved, and here you have two possibilities, exchange or refund. So I will click on exchange. And here you can see that I have 4 options. Exchange using new fare quote. This option is used very often. The other options are not so often. Exchange using stored fare quote. It means that you have already stored filed fare in PNR and you would like to use it. Involuntary changes, you know what it is, and um, as the last manual mask, because sometimes it is the option. So again, you can see the ticket here. Here are the segments, so I will select all segments. Here is passenger, and here is uh, automatically marked before departure because it is totally unused ticket, but always the agent should check it if it is correct. Before departure, it means that the recalculation will be done with today's date. It will be after departure, and then some real date will be shown here, original issue date. Or FQ.H, it means that the uh, new segments will be recalculated with the historical fare, but with current taxes. So I will put before departure, and here is the first coupon modified? If yes, it is also marked as will be calculated with today's date. If the agent original ticketing date will be displayed here. So now TCP is asking for fare calculation from Galileo. Yes, so the fare calculation which will come is from Travelport, and when the fare calculation will be here you can compare the original ticket with the new fare calculation. Now it is there. So it is very important for the agent to compare everything. So you can see it is with baggage. Here it is also with baggage. Fare basis is different, but it is the same fare family. You can see 2JP at the end. Here you have original fare, here is new fare, and so on. So I agree with this fare calculation, so I can continue. Here is about the taxes. I can choose no penalties as default, EMD as a tax, for example, this one. So it will be DU 500, for example. And here is commission, mostly it is zero, so therefore it is set for zero. It is endorsement box. You can add something to that, and it is not IT tickets, or so therefore there is no tour code. Here, this is the most important part of the whole exchange, because it is such comparison table, and you can see originally paid taxes, new taxes calculated with today's date, and fare. So you can see in fare there is additional collections 3,235, and the new tax, this AP tax is higher, so 10 CZK will be collected. CZ tax is the same. IL tax is also higher, so 35 will be collected, and this is the penalty. So total additional collection will be additional collection for fare and for taxes together 3,780. And here is form of payment. Form of payment can be changed to invoice, card, and other. In last example, I will show you payment by credit card. We have to confirm that we have read category 16 of the appropriate fare rule, and we can store the fare. So just now, TCP in PNR is storing filed fare and exchange mask and preparing everything for exchange. And you can see on your screen what TCP is doing just now, that it is working and what is doing. So it is creating exchange mask. So it will be everything will be completed. It is just now, and everything is stored in your PNR and prepared for either storing or issuing the ticket. So again, here is fair quote, and when you will click on this eye, you can check everything as it is stored in the system, in Galileo system. So you can see filed fare here, how many segments and so on, if everything is okay. You can see exchange mask, the first part, the second part with paid taxes, and you can see how much will be collected. So I will close it. And now, if I don't want to issue ticket just now, you will only click store, and everything will be stored in your PNR, but not issue the ticket. When I will click here ticket, so documents to be issued, here is the original ticket number, will be issued ticket, and I have checked exchange screen by clicking on I. It means this one. So I will confirm it, and here when I will click on issue, so the new ticket will be issued. Here in printer modifier table, I can add additional options, something like DTD, AD, and so on. Otherwise, TCP will use only TKP. TKP is here, so we needn't to enter TKP here. So I will click on issue and confirm, and it is the original ticket is exchanging, new ticket will be issued. So you can see what TCP is doing. Ticketing is in progress, and when it will be completed, you will see new ticket number. So, ticket has been successfully issued. This is new ticket number. You will click OK. And now you are back in the PNR in TCP. And you can see the ticket here. This is the new ticket issued today. Or you can close TCP and go return to PNR, to Smartpoint, do IR, and you can see what is this. Yes, and you can see the ticket. Now you can see the ticket, new ticket will be here. You can see it here, issued today, 16th of November. Yes, with additional collection 3,780. So